Man taking the heat during the speeches and carrying the American flag, Mr. I forgot your name. Roger Gitlin.
Thank you very much, Frank, George. I am Roger Gitlin. I'm a teacher. I also live in Santa Clarita. And for you folks who run left-wing blogs, this is an anti-illegal. Illegal. You miss that word all the time. Immigration rally. So thank you very much for noting that on your left-wing blogs. I'd like to change the tone of this rally a little bit to be inclusive, and I'd actually like to talk to the folks over there at AnswerLA.org and Mr. Gitlin. I'd like your group, if you want to come on over and hear what I have to say. I think it's important. I think it's something you and I, we met at January's meeting at City Council, and I told you then, and I'll tell you now, we probably have more things in common than you think we do. But I want to talk to you today about the darker side of illegal immigration. Some of the folks who come across to our country are not here just to work. They're here to wreak havoc and commit crimes, and nobody could support that. Nobody in their right mind could support that. I want to tell you 4 stories today. First one's kind of an innocent story. I was getting my car fixed about a couple of years ago, and I was having my car serviced at a repair shop on Lyons and Newhall right here on Railroad Avenue. I was waiting in the waiting room, and I heard a thud hit a car. You hear that car crash sound? And I walked outside, and I noticed there was a driver who was fleeing the scene, a woman, and some employees from the shop apprehended her. When they got her, she spoke no English. She had no driver's license. She had no insurance, of course, and she was trying to flee the scene, and she caused some minor damage to another vehicle. The sheriff's department was called, and they reported. They determined no one was injured, and they let the woman go. No arrests. This is standard operating procedure. Clogs up the system, deputy said. They let her go. No one was hurt. Unless someone is hurt, well then maybe there's an arrest that's made. That's an innocent story, but it also speaks volumes about where we've come in our society. To tolerate that, driving a vehicle without a license, I couldn't do that, you couldn't do that. No insurance, I would be detained here in the sheriff's office and arrested. It's not right. And it goes on every day right here in Santa Clarita. It goes across Los Angeles County. It goes all the way across our state and our country. The darker side of illegal immigration. Let me tell you another story, and I have just a few stories to tell you. I want to tell you about the Bologna family of San Francisco. 48-year-old Tony Bologna, his sons Michael, 20, and Matthew, 16, were viciously and senselessly murdered as the Bolognas were sitting in a vehicle that happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. They were allegedly, because he's not gone to trial yet, assassinated by an illegal alien by the name of Edward Ramos. He's yet to go to trial. He was in Sanctuary City, San Francisco, California. Nobody can be in favor of that. Nobody can be in favor of someone viciously murdering people. He shouldn't have been here in the first place. The Bologna family lost 2 sons and a father. This is not a standalone incident. Unfortunately, 2 days ago, the Bologna's lawsuit was dismissed against the city of San Francisco, who harbors this sanctuary city policy, just like Los Angeles, California. Surviving members of the Bologna family, mom and son, grieve today. It's an inconsolable loss. Let me tell you another story. 22-year-old cosmologist Amy Kortlang of Santee, California, happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time when she was run down by an illegal alien drunk driver, Rafael Ramirez Perez, who fled the scene in a dump truck, a cement truck. Law enforcement officials tracked him down. Cement truck owner identified Perez as the driver. He had been deported to Mexico a year or so earlier. He re-entered illegally. Amy Kortlang, 22 years old, is dead. No one can be in favor of that. Coming in, wreaking havoc on people. Of course,
good question.
17-year-old Jamiel Shaw.
I venture there.
I have to stop because it chokes me up. It does. Had his whole life. He was on a football scholarship, Los Angeles High School. It's 2 years, March 2nd. since he was assassinated by a domestic terrorist. 19-year-old illegal alien Pedro Espinosa. He awaits trial as we speak, allegedly again. Family grieves for his loss, pleads with Los Angeles to reverse its Special Order 40 law, which forbids law enforcement officers from asking any question on immigration status of those arrested. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there are thousands and thousands of stories just like what I'm reading to you right now. It's sobering. Every day, 12 Americans are murdered by illegal aliens. Another 13 are killed by illegal alien drunk drivers. In 2008, 13,000 Americans were victimized by people who should not have been in the United States of America. Statistics were provided by an Iowa congressman by the name of Steve King. 30 American cities, again including Los Angeles, violate federal law by offering sanctuary to any illegal alien who can get into its jurisdiction. This is not right. So I will not accept the inept answers from our three Santa Clarita incumbents buried west in McLean when they say, Mr. Gitlin, and they cross their hands when they do this. Like that. Mr. Gitlin, there's nothing we can do about this. This is a federal matter. There's nothing we can do about it. Have you contacted your Congressman Buck McKeon? I won't accept that. I will not be quiet. As the families of Jamiel Shaw and thousands of other innocent people are slaughtered by people who should not have been here, it is not right. So we will not be quiet on this matter. Our politics is local. If you are an incumbent Santa Clarita City Councilman and you feel there's nothing you can do, then you should get off the council and then make some noise to people who are going to do something about this problem.